Hey, well, continuing from the comments of the previous session, more on, I guess, would you date a shorter guy? But like I said, before I start, please read the disclaimer on the description and in the video. And no, you can't sue me for the contents of my video since you're watching at your own discretion, or take any legal actions against me. So, continuing. Shorties shouldn't hog all the tall men. It's rude and unnecessary. I'm joking, but being 6'2", it still pisses me off when I see it. I'm 5'4", and I don't think it's too much to ask for a man taller than myself. That isn't a very difficult requirement to meet my height. My boyfriend is 6'4", so I get my wish. I have dated someone that was shorter than myself, and I'll never do that again. It was mostly because he was a ridiculous, psychotic, frighteningly religious, spiteful, double-standard, embracing douche-lick. And I'm so glad I got back with my ex and realized that he was an infinitely better person, and I was a fool to leave him. Furthermore, he has a humongous penis, especially in comparison. Oh, and I did mention he loves me. Ex is not always a bad word. Also, just a passing comment, I think a lot of women who say size doesn't matter are in love with a man with a below average penis length. Nothing quite like settling. She smiles. I won't go below 5'10". Never again. I'm currently dating a guy that is 5'6" and I'm 5'7". I have to admit I dislike wearing heels that are more than 2 inches in height. He would absolutely love for me to wear 3 to 4 inch heels out on a date. Maybe one day. I have also learned not to judge people by their height or ethnicity. By the way, he's also Asian. We definitely get a lot of looks. My nickname is Barbie, and he is my Asian kin. LOL, laughing. So the next article here is from glamour.com, and my boyfriend is shorter than me, a lot shorter. So this one has the article and then the comments. I'm probably going to get to like a first third of the comments because there's this one story that's kind of long. So let me go ahead and start here. A few brave readers have revealed their true dating confessions from my boyfriend has no friends and I'm a stay-at-home wife. And today we hear from a tall reader who is dating a not so tall guy. Have you guys ever been taller than the guy you're dating? It feels a little weird. Here's our story. My boyfriend is 2 inches shorter than I am. At first, I didn't think of him romantically since he was shorter than me. It seemed like he was off limits or something, but we're in the same group of friends and slowly began falling in love. As the months went by, it stopped bothering me that I was taller than he was. In fact, I often forgot. Plus, you're the same size in bed, right? The only time it bothers me is when we're at formal events like a wedding. I wear high heels, which I love. I can be as much as 4 or 5 inches taller than he is. I feel lanky and awkward, and he feels short and squat. What's my solution? The lean. Standing next to him, I put all my weight on one leg and kind of lean into my right hip, so I look casual, but I'm also not standing totally upright. You taller girls out there know what I'm talking about. Tell me, dear readers, would you date a guy who is shorter than you are, or would it be a turnoff? Be honest. My friend Emma is taller than her husband, and they look awesome. Have you ever dated a shorter guy before? If you're towering in heels, do you ever do the lean? How tall is your man compared to you? Are you almost the same height like Alice and me, or is your man much taller? P.S. Craving dating advice, blah, blah, blah. Alright. So, like I said, I'm going to try to get through that story with the comments here. I'm a tall girl at 5'11", nearly 6 feet tall, model part-time and always in at least 4-inch heels. I prefer guys who are over 6'4", but I do have a guy who's a really good mate, and he's only 18, and he is tiny at 4'10". I tower over him, but he's so adorable. My modeling mates want to meet him, so I invited him out with 11 of my modeling mates. All were over 5'9", and we chose to wear red latex outfits with 8-inch platforms, so we're all over 6 feet laughing. He got so much attention from all my mates who all towered over him, and it was cute when we all bent down and kissed him on the cheek. He went all shy. It was sweet and funny as he was covered in red lippy marks. I ended up falling for him, so I asked him out. Only problem is he has to ask if he can kiss me. He can't reach, laughing, LOL. I'm always self-conscious about my height. I'm 5'10" and a high school student, so there are boys that are taller than me, but they aren't always the one I want to date. I would feel awkward dating a shorter guy than me. It probably makes me seem like a horrible person, but that's just how I am. Plus, my family teases me about my height, constantly always calling me the Jolly Green Giant or Sasquatch, and it really bothers me. I think that the shortest guy I could ever date would have to be my height. High school, 16, 17, you know what? Personally, I think she got some self-esteem issues that she can work on. Well, my guy is 3 inches shorter than me, but I love him a lot and I can't think of life without him. I feel so shy to go in front of our friends. He says he doesn't care about it. He loves me truly when I go out with him. I try to lean and to walk by folding my knees. It can reduce the 3-inch gap, but it's hard. But when I lean or standing picture comes nicely, just almost the same height, so I can adjust. But for a lifetime, it's hard. Always, I will buy him big shoes. I'm never gonna leave him. I love him. LOL. I love shorter guys. I think it just looks hot and different. My boyfriend is 3 or 4 inches shorter, and when I walk with him, I like to wear 4-inch heels. We get so much attention. It's just cool. And for the pic, I always stand straight so that the difference is noticeable, and he loves it even more than I do. So we are considered the two weird ones. LOL. I met this guy a few times. He was a friend of mine, so he asked me out. When he picked me up, I was wearing this boots with huge heel. I'm already tall, 5'8". So when we got to the restaurant and he gets out of the car, I realized that I never saw him standing before. Every time I saw him, he was sitting at the bar, driving his truck, etc. Oh my God, he was like 5'5", and me with those heels, I was like 6'1". We were walking and there was like a stairs, or he walked like 2 steps up next to me. I felt like a giant next to him. LOL, laughing. My last boyfriend was a few inches shorter than me. I was in a tomboy phase at the time and didn't really wear heels, but he was still bothered by it. My current boyfriend is a few inches taller than me, but I wear the tallest heels and I can find. That makes me a few inches taller than him, but he doesn't care at all. I think if you care about the person and don't let strangers' looks get to you, you will find that you don't care about any height differences. I'm ridiculously short, like 5'1", and I recently started dating a guy who is just a few inches taller than me. My previous boyfriend was built like a wall, 6'2", Brazilian and pure muscle, so it's been an adjustment for me. I love the way my boyfriend looks and even somewhat enjoy that he doesn't make me feel quite so child-sized like my previous boyfriends. Still, I notice things I never had before, like when I go to lean my head on his shoulder, I have to step back and lean my body into him. Or when I went to pick out this great outfit with yellow accents, I actually got a pair of yellow ballet flats as a backup to the bright yellow stilettos. I already picked just so I could wear the outfit without him, being self-conscious and about me being shorter than him. There isn't anything wrong in having a short boyfriend. We're all the same lying down. You will find us very sensitive to needs of women, and all we want is a chance. And it looks like I'm going to have to start this story with the next video, since it's already 9 minutes and it's a longer comment. So I'll see you guys next time.